Hey there guys, EctoMaster here, and yes, this is a belated video. I've been meaning to put this out for a few days now, but I kept on not liking my production value of it. Mainly, me talking over the video. So, I'm trying something different. I kept on getting distracted by the video, so I'm actually not watching the video, I'm just recording this. So I have no idea what's going on the screen anymore because I'm not watching it. That being said, that way I can't comment on what's going on and get distracted on it. I can get distracted by other things. Anyways, this is my final thoughts. The time that I had to play Overwatch in the beta, and this is timely, seeing as the beta was just announced that it will be shutting down on December 10th. And the beta will be down for at least a month or so. So, yeah, it's going to be a while before we see any more Overwatch. That having been said, I think it's time that I give my full thoughts on this game and what I thought of it during the weekend that I got to play. And here's hoping that this gets out and Blizzard turns around and goes, that guy should check out some more of the game and check out more of the people. Here's hoping. Anyways, let's get into it. So Overwatch is one of the first is a new FPS. It's going to be coming out next spring. For those of you who do not know, it is a new Blizzard IP that was teased last year at BlizzCon, and those that were attending it got to play it. I wasn't there, so I didn't get to check it out. I had to wait till this year, and for a beta weekend, which I'm totally against to begin with, but I savored every moment that I could when this game came out, when I got the chance to check it out. Overwatch, I started calling Overcrack, because I was sitting here going, I can just one more game. I can do 2.5 minutes. Oh, that's easy. I can do another one. 10 minutes. Oh yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's do another one. We can do it. I absolutely loved this game, and I cannot wait for it to come out fully. I pre-ordered it, or I am going to pre-order it. One or the other. I haven't. And I'm going to get this game. No matter what, I'm getting this game, and it is a blast to play. I don't know. I don't think there's a game I've had this much fun with since World of Warcraft, and that was cutting into my World of Warcraft time. I wasn't getting time to actually play WoW. I was forgetting because I just wanted to play Overwatch. Comparing the characters is very, very hard because I didn't play very many. I played Tracer, Widowmaker, D.Va, Symmetra, Bastion, and those are the ones that I can remember off the top of my head. Bastion was great in, like, Hanamura, when you were defending. He was great to kind of get into a corner and then defeat. But even then, Pharah was another one that I played, and I jumped in as Pharah at one point, and I literally, when Bastion was in a corner, and the first, like, the defensive point, I went all the way around him. All the way around. Jumped up on top of him, got behind him in the corner, and defeated him. Each one has its own nuance. Playing as Widowmaker, it's really fun and interesting, because if they have a Widowmaker on the other side, sometimes as the game is just starting, it's to see which Widowmaker can kill the other Widowmaker first. Hint, I lost every time. It's just, I was an easy target, the other guy not so much. Playing as Tracer was definitely interesting, difficult, because you have to remember that her speed up wasn't her rewind, and her rewind wasn't actually a special ability. She has that pulse bomb, that's her special, her ultimate. I love that each character also has their own ultimates, and that each character doesn't necessarily fit into your standard typical, this is what a tank is, this is what a support is, go and have fun, this is what a sniper is, go and have fun. Or each one is slightly different. So, for example, I did play as D.Va, and D.Va is probably one of my favorites at this point. She is very tanky, but she's in the mech suit, and the mech suit can get wrecked easily. And then she is just as effective outside of the mech suit as she is inside of the mech suit. It played right. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, but I didn't play right. Anyway, and still, I only had like a weekend. Like, I had two or 3 days that I could actually play it, and I didn't really have all that much time to play. That being said, she's not your typical tank that where her ultimate, she goes in and just tanks. Her ultimate almost scatters them. She goes in and, you send her mech out to explode. Well, that's not what a tank does. It's more DPS, but it scatters them because if they're on objective point A and they're defending that, and you go in as D.Va and you've got your ultimate, you send your mech out. Well, now they're scattered because they don't want to die. Because if they die, then they lose the checkpoint. Then you gain the checkpoint. But they scatter, so that gets you a better defensive to take that checkpoint. It is so meticulous in that it works. It just works right. As Widowmaker, again, she's just a straight-up sniper. So that's what her thing is doing. She's just standing across the map and sniping from the best position that you can find. Defending and like King's Row, because I only got to play on 3 maps. Defending on King's Row, there were some definitely good places to go from. Having getting sniped while being on the offensive in King's Row, I've learned that sometimes it's better to go a different route or to wait and then let that other Widowmaker make its call. So one thing that I tend to do is, especially in some of this, is I like to see what they have, especially in like King's Row. Okay, I can see who's coming. Alright, so if I see a Widowmaker, then I'm not going to stand up there and wait. I'm just going to let them do their thing real quick. And then snipe, set up my sniper scope, get at the full range, pull around, see if there's anything there, and then, die from that. But it brings forth a different kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a genesis of thinking. Like, you have to go in there with a different game plan almost every single time. And what makes that even more entertaining and slightly difficult is that you can change that game plan at any point in the game just by changing your hero. I've had it where I'm not doing anything as Widowmaker. We are not getting into the checkpoint in King's Row, so I switched to D.Va. And in fact, in my last game that I played, I did get play of the game, or some started calling it the Q of the game, in that I sent my mech suit out and it killed 3 other people that were, defending it. And we got the checkpoint because I did that. And I started again as Widowmaker, and I was like, look, we just need to make a change. Boom, send out my mech. Perfect. It's so much, it is just so much fun. The fact that you can sit here and just do just about anything and play any character. You literally, the game will guide you and say, hey, you have too many snipers. Hey, you don't have any defense. Hey, you don't have enough offense. Hey, you have no support. It will tell you, hey, you're probably too heavy on this or too light on that. But you don't have to listen to it. You can just go out and do. If you want to run with 5 Widowmakers, well, you may not be able to take damage, but hey, you can run with 5 Widowmakers. If you want to run with, or 6 Widowmakers, I'm sorry, 6. If you want to run out with all tanks, yeah, you're not going to cause damage, but you're going to live for a while. It is such a fun game, and it was a blast to play. And I'm angry that I didn't get a chance to play more of the characters, because unfortunately, as nice as beta weekends sound, the problem that I have with them, and I've said this before on the channel, is that it shoehorns you into the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, not everybody has Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I do now, which is Sunday, and I tend to have Sunday, Mondays off. But I don't have Friday, Saturday off. I tend to have to work on those days. And so on Friday and Saturday, I don't get a chance to play. Now, when this beta weekend happened, thankfully I did have Friday off, but I had to work Saturday, and then I had Sunday off, and then I had to work on Monday. So I didn't really get a chance to play as much as I wanted to. I wanted to check out McCree, I wanted to check out Junkrat, I wanted to check out quite a few of the other characters, but I didn't really get a chance. Like, I started checking out Pharah rather late in the game for me, and I mean late as in after a couple of days of playing some of the same characters. I was like, hey, let's check out, Pharah and Mercy and Symmetra. I started, trying to branch out, but I didn't have a whole lot of opportunity to do that. Didn't have a whole lot of chance to do it either. So that's why I hate beta weekends. It shoehorns gamers into that 3-day break. And hey, if you get it, great. If you don't, oh well, you're up shit's creek without a paddle. Without a battle or a paddle. I was also kind of disappointed that we only got to check out 3 of the maps. I think there's like 6 or 7 total. I could be way off, but I was disappointed in that it was only 3, so we kept on, you would also keep on seeing the same maps over and over and over again. I was like, I just did King's Row, and now I'm doing it again. Or I was just in Hanamura, and I was just defending in Hanamura. Now I'm defending in Hanamura again. I wonder when I'm going to get a chance to actually attack. No? Okay. Well, here's hoping. That kind of disappointed me a little bit. I wish that I had the opportunity to check out some of the other maps, just to add a little more variety to it. There's a lot that I've heard like about a leaderboard, or I would like to see. Obviously, we're not going to have private servers for this like you do for like Battlefield and things, and CS:GO and things like that. But I would like to see things gated a little bit more. That way you're not going up against, oh, Super Uber team over here versus newbies over here. Good luck. And it's not like, I don't think playtime really should have to do with it. I think there should be a lot of factors that go into it. How well you run with a character, how well you're with other characters, other players around you, that kind of thing. I really hope that the matchmaking gets a little bit better, because, yeah, there was games that I was having that was like 2.5 minutes and it was done. And then there was games that it was 20 minutes and finally finished. And that's what I loved about it as well, is that like, you could just put a composition together that, boom, goes in and wrecks in 2.5 minutes, if not less. Or you could put a composition together that goes in and loses in 2.5 minutes, and there's nothing that you can do to stop the other composition. No, and I'm not saying that the players or the the characters are unstoppable. Every character has a counter. For example, like I said with Bastion. Bastion is really, really tough unless you can get behind him. If you can get behind him, then he's a piece of freaking cake. And trust me, that happened more times than not when I was defending Hanamura. One of the things that I saw quite often, and then started to do myself, is that in defending Hanamura, the second defensive point, they would take 2 Bastion and put them at the top of the stairs where the mat is, and just defend those areas. Well, you can still get behind a Bastion, especially on looking at it from the defensive standpoint from the left-hand side. There's stairs right next to him. The attackers can just go down the stairs and go up right behind him and kill him. Same thing with Reinhardt. Reinhardt is very tough, very strong. He's got that big shield in front of him, but it's in front of him. If you can get behind him, you can kill him. Widowmaker's cheese. She's got no armor to her whatsoever. Pharah actually has a great ultimate, but can be stopped in the middle of her ultimate and killed. So you could easily take out Pharah from even in front of her, while her whole justice range from above goes off, just by a shot to the head, and boom, that player is out. Everybody has a counter. Symmetra, she's got those great turrets, but she's no support otherwise. Although her gun is a little OP, it's auto lock and everything like that. But even then, she's a support, so she doesn't have a whole lot of damage to her. But it's still not fair. Symmetra, I think I said it right. I don't know. I'm second guessing myself. Symmetra. Trying to think. Mercy doesn't do anything but heal. Lucio is one that is interesting in that his heal is automatic, so you don't have to worry about it. There's just so many, and there's counters to each one. Of all the 21 characters, each one has a counter with another character. Reaper can be stopped while he's doing his thing. McCree can be stopped while he's doing his thing. In fact, if you do it wrong, McCree could actually not do anything with his Hanu. It's so much fun. I want to play more. I really do. There's just a few, like, the few gripes that I had were like, the fact that, I can't, sometimes you think you would mute somebody on the headset and you still could hear them. The lack of sound and background. I hope that they add that to it. I know minor things here, but still, some of the gameplay wise, again, only playing 3 maps, I can't really say where some characters are strong and where some characters were not. I enjoyed playing Widowmaker on either defense or attack in King's Row. I enjoyed Widowmaker as attack or defense in Gibraltar, Watchpoint Gibraltar. Defense was even better because they get started there and you can just kind of line up and do it. On Hanamura, I really did enjoy playing Diva the most on Hanamura, and then switching to Bastion if I was on defense. I tried Symmetra a few times. I tried Mercy once or twice. I also tried Diva in King's Row, and I think I did in Watchpoint Gibraltar as well. It's just the fact that I only saw 3 and I wanted to see others kind of tells you that, alright, I'm kind of bored with these maps. To which is one thing that I hope that Blizzard does, and that is when it comes to the maps, I hope that they put more out. Because like I said, I think there's 6 to 8 maps right now. Not too sure. Let's see if the Overwatch website will tell me, because I don't know. I don't know. Roles, objectives. I don't know if they have all the... Okay, so apparently there's only like 5. I thought there was a few more than that. There's Watchpoint Gibraltar, King's Row, Numbandi, Dorado, and Hollywood. So, and I thought there was like a... Yeah, I thought there was one other one. That's Payload. There's 8. And then Point Capture, Temple of Anubis, Hanamura, and Volskaya Industries. So there's 8 maps total. Payload and Point Capture are the only 2. I would like to see maybe 2 more Point Capture ones. I would also like to see like a different mode, like death capture, or death count, or death kill, whatever. You know, where you just go out and whoever kills the most within a certain amount of time. That would be nice as well. But then again, with this, when you're just kind of switching back and forth, and to be honest, everybody is not like, oh, they're super hard to kill. It's more like, no, they're easy to kill. Everybody's pretty much easy to kill. It just some may take a little bit more. There's nothing like, you can't stop him. There's just no stopping Reinhardt whatsoever. No, Reinhardt can be stopped. So can Winston, so can, Genji. If you got a good Genji, he's gonna be hard to stop. You got a good Hanzo, he's hard to stop. I can't rave about this anymore. I really can't. It's trying to find. I am now nitpicking to see what I find wrong with it, and there's so little that I see wrong with it. I found more wrong with the fact that I only had 3 days to play versus what was actually wrong in the game. And maybe that's why my review might be, or quote-unquote review, my thoughts on this might be a little rose-tinted, because I only had 3 days to play, and so I couldn't really delve into it and check out every character. But from what I've seen and what I've played, and from watching others, this is a fantastic game, and you would be stupid not to pick this game up, whether console or PC. I recommend it highly, and I only played it for 2 days. And that's all I really have to say. I can't wait for Overwatch. I want to play more. I wish it was out now. And that may be the final thing that I have to say, is that they're taking the beta down on December 10th. So if you're watching this after December 10th, sorry guys, it's already over. They're bringing it back in January of 2016. They said mid to late January, so it's looking about a month down. They could release this today, and the game would be fine. I think it would be totally fine. But I wouldn't be surprised if they come back in January and have some new maps. I don't think they're going to have any new characters, but they could have some new maps. And new game modes and other things like that, maybe UI updates. Don't know. All we know is that they're bringing it down December 10th. And that's all I have to say about Overwatch, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And we'll be getting back into the swing of things, like the big swing of things, real soon. As always, I am EctoMaster, and I will see you guys next time.